Abner calls out Mr. Gary Russell Jr., WBC Junior Lightweight Champion, for a showdown. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Mr. Gary Russell Jr. has been campaigning for a showdown with either Gervonta Tank Davis or that of Leo Santa Cruz. With that said, we hear now Mr. Gary Russell has been called out by Abner. Abner and Gary Russell looked to be on a collision course at one point in time, and that soon came to an end as Abner decided not to take the fight. With that said, Abner then moved up in weight. He avoided the fight. Gary Russell has been avoided like the plague, to say the least. That's just what it is, right? He's been avoided like the plague. Leo Santa Cruz, Abner, Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, all of these guys avoided Gary Russell Jr. at the featherweight division. Every single last one of them. Only one that he got his opportunity against was Diaz and Vasyl Lomachenko, and obviously we've seen that he lost. He took a loss to Vasyl Lomachenko. But with that said, he's been avoided. Now that Abner seems to be on the back end of his career, he's looking for a title shot, and now he's begging Mr. Gary Russell to give him a shot. I would like to see the fight, but the thing about this is, when Abner was somebody, and his name carried more weight, his name was more recognizable, and he still was in the prime, so-called, quote-unquote, in his career, he didn't want to give Gary Russell a chance. Now he's the champion. Gary Russell, that is the WBC featherweight champion, junior lightweight featherweight champion, however you call it, however you see it, right? And now Abner is on the back end of his career, is begging Gary Russell to give him a shot. I don't know if he actually believes that he can win the fight, or it's just a mere fact that he wants, a last hurrah, so to speak. He wants to cash out on his career at this point in time. It's sad that Gary Russell has to go through this, right? It's sad that Gary Russell didn't get these opportunities to bolster his legacy. If he would have got the fights with Leo Santa Cruz, I favor Gary Russell. If he would have got the fight with Abner, I favor Gary Russell. If he would have gotten the fight with Carl Frampton, I would have favored Gary Russell. And those are all legacy fights. Scott Quigg as well, right? That would have bolstered his legacy. And unfortunately, he didn't get that opportunity. And it's very sad, right? And so now on the back end of his career, when it's still a name for Gary Russell to face, seeing as though it don't look like Gervonta Tank Davis or Leo Santa Cruz is too eager to get in the ring with him. Leo Santa Cruz is still in the same division with him. That's a champion, and still avoiding Gary Russell. And it's very sad. It's disgusting at this point in time, right? When is Leo Santa Cruz gonna make the fight? He even hinted at a third fight with Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, outside of fighting Gary Russell. That's horrible. So now Abner was looking to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, and he injured his eye, and now he's looking to fight Gary Russell. And I believe that's all due to the fact that Abner knows he's on the back half of his career. It's coming to an end, and he has nothing to lose at this point in time. But when he had something to lose, Gary Russell wasn't an option, and that's very sad. And so I don't know at this point in time, does Gary Russell even give him a shot? Why would he give him a shot at the title at this point in time? It's like helping him feed his family, but he didn't want to help you feed your family in the time of need. Now that you're still on top and he's on the downslide, now he's willing to get in the ring and shake it up and then asking you to give him a shot at the title, which is sad in my opinion. It's horrible to say the least. I don't think that I want to see the fight. But, you know, there's a part of me that says I don't think Gary Russell should even give him a chance. But there's a part of me that says I want to see Gary Russell just give it to him simply off the fact that he ducked him in the prime of his career. So, you know, it's a hit and miss type of situation. You know, I don't know how I would feel about the fight, but at one, you know, at a certain part of me, like I said, you know, I want to see him fight Abner Mares because I wanted to see him fight Abner Mares when Abner Mares is in his prime. And I want to see him, you know, at this point, I favored him to beat Abner Mares. Now I heavily favor him to beat Abner Mares. You know, but there's a part of me that said, why give him a chance when he didn't want to give you a chance in the prime of his career, you know? So let's see how this plays out, because still at the end of the day, at this point in time, Gary Russell doesn't have an opponent, a legitimate opponent. Abner Mares is still a name. So it still does, you know, he's able to add Abner Mares' name to his resume, but you know, it doesn't have the same oomph on it that it once would have had if they did this in the prime of their career. But you know, if he can't get Gervonta Tank Davis or Leo Santa Cruz, go ahead and get Abner Mares out the way and on your way to facing Leo Santa Cruz, you know. And after that, Abner Mares is still going to bring a lot of eyes to the fight, still going to bring a lot of attention to the fight. He's going to bring a Mexican crowd. And so with that, you know, you go ahead, and at the end of that, once you're victorious, should you be victorious, because nothing is a foregone conclusion in the sport of boxing, you're victorious, then you go ahead and call out Leo Santa Cruz at the end of the fight. The Mexican crowd will be, all eyes will be on it. You know, you will have the attention of the Mexican fight fans. And then you call out Leo Santa Cruz repetitively, you know, and consistently. Call him out straightforward. Tell him, listen, let's do it next. Why you ducking me? Put him on the spot. It's going to be very hard for the Mexican fans to accept Leo Santa Cruz not accepting that fight with Gary Russell at the end of that night. So that's what I think Gary Russell's plan should be with this whole situation in order to lure Leo Santa Cruz into the ring with him. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Abner Mares begs Mr. Gary Russell Jr. for a shot at the featherweight WBC title. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
The Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.